welcome back to my channel and welcome to my last favorite video of 2020. I promise. But this one's as important as the other ones. So this is my top 20 lip products of 2020. And girl, I was going to try to sneak it into the last favorites, which was my top 20 products of 2020. But there was no space on that list. And when I started looking and thinking of the products, my list grew to 20 products. So I was like, okay, these deserve a spot. They deserve a video. So you guys know I talk a lot. Let's get right into it. I have my list right here and I'm going to go in sections. So we're going to do lip balms, lip liners, lip gloss, and liquid lipstick. Four categories, and we have 4, 1, 10, and 5. I'm going to start off with lip balms because that's an important product since it's what's going to keep our lips moisturized and, you know, not crusty dusty. So first products on this list have to be my Milani Fruit Fetish Collection lip balms. I love these so much. This is what they look like. So they were a whole collection of fruit inspired products and they all have a scent. They smell so delicious and they taste good, FYI. But I love these. These are more of like a lip balm slash gloss, not extra glossy, just something that looks shiny on the lips, smells delicious, hydrates the lips. Number one definitely has to be these. And the flavors we have are blueberry acai, pineapple papaya, kiwi watermelon, dragon fruit peach. This one smells so delicious. They all do, but there's some that I'm like, mango coconut, and strawberry lemonade, which is another of my favorites. I love them all. I love having them in my purses because, you know, it's just a staple product where if you're out and your lips feel crusty dusty, you pop this on. It just hydrates the lips and it feels so nice. And I really love these. These are drugstore. They're affordable and they're definitely worth it, I think. Number 2 definitely has to be the e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balms. I know some people don't really like these because they're a thicker consistency compared to the Milani ones. These are definitely more thick, but I love wearing these in the morning before I'm going to film to hydrate my lips and make them nice and smooth before I'm gonna, you know, do my makeup, and then at night as kind of like a thick little mask, and in the morning my lips are so hydrated and not chapped. So I love these. I have 2. I have just peachy, and grapefruit goals. So the pink one and the peachy one, they have more flavors and more shades, but these are my favorite ones and the ones that caught my attention the most. As you guys can see, this one I've been using it a lot. This one I barely started using it, but it smells so good and it's just so nice on the lips. Definitely recommend these, and they're super affordable. This is probably the most affordable on the list, I think, of the lip balms. So these recommend. Now we have 2 little like pot lip balms, and we have a high-end and an affordable. So number 4 would definitely have to be the WetnWild Lip Treatment, and this is in grapefruit mint. I smell the grapefruit and it just smells so yummy, but I don't really get the scent of the mint. Yeah, I don't get the scent. I get the grapefruit. I really like this one, especially the color. I don't know, it just feels so nice on the lips. Now this is much lighter than the next one I'm going to mention, but this one's definitely worth it. I've also seen they have a purple one, but I really like this one and it has such cute packaging. I don't know, it really caught my attention and I ended up loving this product. It's another one that I use before I film so that I can, you know, prep my lips and have them nice and moisturized. Number 4 would have to be the Lanige Lip Sleeping Mask, and this is a berry one. Now, I really like this when I go to sleep because it is a sleeping mask. I do occasionally wear it throughout the day, but it's more if I feel my lips extremely crusty, then I will use this during the day. But this is more the one I use at night. I keep it on my nightstand and I just go ahead and lather before I go to sleep. And in the morning, I have nice, plump just soft lips. So I really, really like this one. And it takes forever to go through, honestly. It smells so good. I would say it's a little bit thicker than the Wet n Wild one. So then, you know, if you're looking for a good lip balm, you can know this is much thinner and softer. This is a little bit thicker, but it's super moisturizing on the lips in my opinion. Products, moving on to lip liner. And we only have one brand, but I definitely can't live without these. Now there's other lip liners that I like that I've mentioned, but these were just like month after month in my favorites, and they're the ones that I remember and I still use. Today I actually used one of these. So e.l.f. Retro Paradise collection came out with a little lip kit which had these 3 lip liners, a hot pink one, and I think a lip gloss. I think it's only $10. If you find it in stores or you can still get your hands on it, get it. I've seen the little kit at Targets, at certain Targets still. So if you find it, definitely recommend it. These are my absolute favorite nude lip liners. So the way they name these is kind of like 01, the nude one, 02, and 03, and then the hot pink and the lip gloss. Guys, these are so good. Next time I see a kit, I am going to pick it up to have it as a backup, because I don't know if they will like discontinue them or not bring them back anymore. But if they came out with like a whole line of these lip liners, I would be so happy because they're so good. They're creamy, but not excessively creamy. I don't like those type of lip liners because I just feel like I can never get such a precise and clean line. I love the lip liners you sharpen, because again, you can sharpen and get like a very pointy tip, and it's easier to get a very precise line on the lips. I love these. I'm actually wearing this dark shade right here today because I wanted the lip look to be a little more brown and grungy. So I did this with a mauve shade, and it just perfect lip color, what I was looking for. These are so good. Definitely, hands down, recommend them if you can find that kit. Game changer. Now, since I only have 5 liquid lipstick favorites, we're gonna go on to the liquid lipsticks, and then we'll move on to the gloss because we have 10 on that list. So we're moving on to number 6, but I just want to show you guys for reference the colors of the favorites that I have. Clearly it's all in the same color family, and clearly it's one of the most used colors for me. This is just my everyday color. I know they look dark, and maybe to some of you they might be vampy. It's just a color I love. It's like a mauve, deep mauve shade. So number 6, we're gonna start off with the drugstore one. For drugstore, definitely is pricier, but I definitely think this is absolutely worth it. It's one of the drugstore liquid lipsticks that I actually feel the formula is very similar to my high-end ones. And it's a formula that actually dries matte, that you don't have to wait forever for it to dry matte. It lasts long, it doesn't dry your lips, and it's just perfection. They have sent me other colors, Pixie Beauty, but this is the one I purchased. It's just, you know, my color. And this is called Evening Rose. And I know the order I swatched them in, so it's this one right here. Really pretty shade. The formula is very nice. It's just the perfect liquid lipstick formula. So if you're looking for a good one from the drugstore, this one's it. Next, we have the next in line, price wise, would have to be the Sephora Collection Cream Lip Stain. I feel like so many people sleep on these, and they're so freaking good. They're $13, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 13 or 14, but they're amazing. Like, the formula is just so good. They have so many colors. I love these, and I don't think I can express enough how good they are. I love the sets they come out with around Christmas time. The one they came out with in December 2020 is so good. They went from nude to deep, and they have like a mauve. They have this shade, which is my absolute favorite shade. I know it by memory because it's my favorite. This is my second tube of this one. I went through the first one like quick because I love the formula, and this is number 41, Vintage Rosewood. Absolutely stunning formula. Oh my gosh, I can't rave enough about this formula. It's so good. I'm picking up that set from this year because the other ones I have are similar, but they're definitely different than this one, than that set. So yeah, this color, guys, this color and this formula in general is just amazing. Next we have Stila. Of course, I couldn't, you know, not talk about Stila Stay All Day liquid lipsticks. This was probably one of my first high-end liquid lipsticks that I bought and fell in love with. Now I have a bunch of colors, like over 15, but this is the color that I specifically use the most in 2020, which is the shade Palermo, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but I didn't even show you guys. The Sephora cream lip stain is this shade right here. And then we have the Stila one, which is this one. So you guys can see they're still in the same color family, but this is more pinky. This has more of a red undertone, and this is more of an orange undertone. And the shade I always use is Patina, but when I saw this one that had more of an orangey tone to it, I fell in love, and it's the one I used the most last year. It's just so good. The formula is my absolute favorite formula of all time, of all these years. This is like my ride or die. Of course, I couldn't not include that in my list. Next, we have Fenty Beauty. This became one of my favorite formulas as well. This is more like a liquid texture as opposed to the other ones that are a little more like cream or thick. Not thick, scratch that. They're more of a cream. This is more of a liquid, and I don't mind it because it's so thin on the lips that you don't even feel like you're wearing anything, and these last long. All of these last long, and I love them because they last even through eating. Some just fade in the center of the lip, so you just have to touch up slightly. Also, all of these, I find that I can touch up my lips nicely without getting thick and crusty or goopy on the lips or crumbling from touching up. These are amazing at touching up as well. Just had to mention that. But this is a shade Uncuffed, and obviously it's a top shade. It's the one that's a little more cool tone pink, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's that mauvey, like perfect mauvey shade. I love it. Love it, love it. And lastly from this list, I discovered this last year. Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Liquid Lipstick. Oh my gosh, long wear liquid lipstick. That's a mouthful. We have the same shade, and this is Suck It. That's what it's called, and it's this swatch right here, which is the deepest from all 5 of them, but I love. I mean, how many times am I gonna say love in this video? I honestly put off trying this because I just thought like, it's not gonna be that good. I already have my favorites. When I tried this, and I tell you, I was so shook. I bought the little holiday set that they came out with this year because I wanted more colors of this formula. It's amazing. I love the formula, and I'm so glad I tried it out. And now I think the little set came with like 4 shades. So now I have 5 shades of this brand, and love it. All right, down to the nitty gritty, the best part of this list, lip gloss. 2020, I would say the end of 2019 and, you know, all of 2020, I got into glosses again. I was like ride or die for liquid lipstick for like 2-3 years, and then I started seeing all these beautiful glosses, and I was like, okay, let me wear glosses, and I've been hooked ever since. So part of this list, 10 lip glosses that I feel are absolutely worth the money, that I recommend hands down, that are my favorite and were my favorite for 2020. Let's get this popping. So let me just give you guys an overview of the glosses. We have affordable, high-end, and those are the 2 top of the top. Take a shot for the top. And then we have the other brands. Okay. I don't even know where to start. So I guess I should just start with my absolute favorite brand of lip glosses, which has to be Fenty Beauty. And that's the high-end brand that I love. And there are all the glosses right here that I have from Fenty Beauty. So you guys can see I have 3 full size and the rest are the minis. The minis are from the little lip sets that they come out with during the holidays. I've purchased 2 of those sets, and I love getting them that way because, you know, you just get a lot of shades for more affordable price. not necessarily super affordable, but you know what I mean. Like, you get more bang for your buck. This is the full size of these glosses. And then let me just give you a little comparison to the ones from the kit. So they are smaller, but honestly, I prefer the smaller ones. I don't mind getting the big ones, but the smaller ones are just so cute, and you go through them not as quickly as you would think. And for the amount of lip gloss that I apply when I wear these, like, I just like to have my lips popping. These are so good. So good. I don't want to say I love them, but I absolutely freaking love them. That intense. So now number 2 would have to be, I think these are, they're in a tie for first place. Like, there's no, how do I say it? They're just, these are both first place. So the affordable version, I would say, of my Fenty Beauty ones that I absolutely recommend are the Maybelline Lifter Glosses. Now, I know you guys have probably heard the hype on those, but that's because they're definitely worth it. You guys can see I have 11 shades. That's how obsessed I am with it. So when I first tried like a few shades, I fell in love with the formula. Now they have hyaluronic acid, which help smooth out the lines on the lips and hydrate the lips. And this is like the most comparable formula, in my opinion, to the Fenty Beauty ones at a fraction of the cost, obviously. Oh, these look very similar. Like, very similar. Let me check this out. So I just swatched the Fenty. I'm over here finding dupes live during the video. Ooh, do you guys see that? I just found a dupe. Okay, so the color Ice the 001 Pearl is a really pretty dupe for Diamond Milk. Totally just stumbled across. I hadn't even like checked the color dupes. But we have one right here. So it's the most comparable formula to the Fenty Beauty ones. If you don't want to spend the money on the Fenty ones, these are amazing. Buy them all. Just kidding. Or buy 11 like I did. I am hooked on these lifter glosses. They give such a plump like look to the lips, and they're not plumping glosses. So they're just beautiful formula glosses that are amazing. Completely amazing. And there is 10 shades available, like at Target, Maybelline, Walmart, all those stores where you can find Maybelline glosses, these lifter glosses. And then CVS has 5 exclusive shades. I have 2 of those exclusive shades that I went to look for because they're just so pretty. So we have 011 Brass, and it's one of my favorites because it has like a gold, like purpley holographic shift, and it looks beautiful on the lips. And then 012 Opal is another of my favorites. It's like such a pretty like corally nude. So let's move on to the rest of the brands. Now number 3 is kind of the gloss that got me back onto the love for glosses, and that's the Milani Ludicrous Glosses. I'm so obsessed with these. So these definitely are like that number 2 on the list, but in our list it's really number 3. These are so good. When I first saw them, I fell in love with like the look of them, and to see them in person and all the sparkle that they have in them. I mean, I guess you guys can tell that I love the glosses that have sparkle and that just give you such a plump, juicy look to the lips. All of these do that, but these are so nice. My favorite one is 110 Luster Light, and it's like a nude, but it has so many like little sparkly glitters and a little like blue shift. It just looks beautiful. 120 She's All That. 190 Semi Charmed. This is a pretty lilac shade. 200 Whatever. Oh, this is another of my favorite. 230 Milani Gold. It's a really pretty, like, kind of like see-through gloss with a lot of gold glitter, so it looks stunning on the lips. And 130 Teen Spirit. really pretty everyday nude. Number 4, if you're looking for a wet, juicy lip look, but you don't like glitter or like any type of color in your gloss, Essence Shine 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 lip color lip gloss in 01 Behind the Scenes is your girl. Like, this is the most affordable on the list, I think, of glosses. It's like $3, and they put it on sale all the time. $3, and it's the most wet look on the lips. It's not sticky. It's just, it's that beautiful clear gloss. Period. Period. Number 5, we have Beauty Creations Ultra Dazzle lip glosses, and these I got them last year. They came out last year. So they had a few different formulas, one that had more color, like it was more nudes. I personally fell in love with the ones that have glitter in them, clearly because I love glitter. These are my favorite ones. I bought like 6 or 7, and these 3 are the ones that I use the most and stood out. We have 02 Gold Digger, which is like a nice white sparkly clear one. We have 03 Golden Girl. This one has blue sparkles, and they just look so beautiful when the light catches the sparkle. Love it. And lastly, we have 07 Hello Darling. This one is kind of like a light nude shade. Do you guys see that little blue glitter shift? Love it. Number 6, we have Lime Crime Wet Cherry Glosses. The clear one is my absolute favorite, Extra Poppin'. I'm literally halfway done with this gloss, and it's a little nasty because I use it a lot, especially when I do like a nude lip liner, and then this gloss in the center. Beautiful. I actually picked up Naked Cherry, and this color that you guys see right here, this like cool tone nude, is exactly the color that goes on the lips, and it looks beautiful when you want like a smoky eye with just a really pretty glossy nudie lip. It's this one. Now, I would say these two are really similar in formula. This is just slightly thicker, but it still gives that super juicy wet look. So if you want something affordable, Essence, and if you want something like a little more expensive and you want a really nice clear gloss, these two are it for sure. Number 8, Alamar Cosmetics glosses. Oh my gosh, I picked up one and I got one in my BoxyCharm, and I couldn't be happier. They did change the packaging on all the glosses, so now they all look the same. This was specifically made for BoxyCharm, and then this is from their Desnudas collection. And this is a shade Dulce, which is again another just like a really pretty nude, but this is more of like a warm nude. So it just looks so beautiful. The formula is really nice. These are a little bit more thick than nude ones, but I still like the formula. They're not like super sticky or uncomfortable. And then Birthday Suit, which they launched with BoxyCharm, is a really pretty pinky shade, like everyday pinky shade with a lot of little glitter flecks. I love this one. So these definitely amazing. Number 8 would have to be Artist Couture, and I have a nude one and then I have a shimmery one. This one is a shade Climax, and it's probably my favorite corally glittery gloss that I have. It's so pretty, and I love how it goes on the lips. These are not gritty or you can't feel the glitter, which sometimes when that happens I don't like the gloss. And then we have Uncensored 2.0, which is the perfect not too cool and not too warm nude gloss. It's like neutral and it's perfect. It looks really nice on the lips, and I love the formula of these Artist Couture glosses. Number 9, we have Patrick Ta. Now I wanted to try something from this brand, and I saw the glosses. I was like, okay, these look nice. First of all, I love the packaging, and this color is just the absolute most beautiful. Like, it's kind of like a rose gold with a lot of gold little glitter reflex. It also has some blue. I find that the ones that have blue and purple glitter reflex give such a nice like shift when you're wearing them. I don't know, I really like them. So this is called Major Glow Lip Shine, and this is a shade She's an Influencer. The only thing I'm going to mention about this is the applicator is like the tiniest baby applicator I have ever seen. I don't mind it. You do have to dip it a few times to get a good amount of gloss on the lips, but I still really like the formula and how it looks on the lips. It also has a minty feeling to the lips, but it's super light. I definitely still feel it, but you know, it's something I thought I had to mention. And number 10, we have from Real Her. We have these two glosses. Now these are called High Shimmer Lip Gloss, and I have two shades that are my favorites. I have like 3 more, but those are nude. They're nice, but these are just my absolute favorite from these. We have I Am Brave, which is a really nice like clear with a lot of little glitter reflex, and then I Am Bright, which is one of my favorite golden, like a little pinch of orangey glosses, and this is called I Am Bright. And another thing I like is the packaging. They have like the name right here, Real Her, cut out, and you can also see the color of the glitter inside. These are really nice, and I really like them. These are a bit thicker than my other glosses, but again, it's not too thick where it's uncomfortable or like your lips start sticking, because I don't like those type of glosses. But yeah, number 10, and we're finally done with our top 20 favorite lip products of 2020. That was a long one, I know, but these products definitely needed their light. I need to shine a light on all of these products that are my favorites. I am loving them. Currently, I am wearing liquid lipstick again, but don't worry, I will be using all my glosses as I love them very much. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is finally the end of 2020 favorites. I'm completely done, and we're moving on to the rest of the videos for this month. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all the support. I appreciate you guys very much. And like always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.